Minecraft without having to use Restream.
Oh, yeah! That'll be really
I thought
useful.
of that during the Direct when I was watching it on Johnstone.
Okay, I got the stream pulled up. I'm gonna rejoin real quick. Oh no. Oh no! Okay. Well, hi chat.
I will let you know how out of sync it is.
Oh, I'm not using.
Actually, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I'm not using Stream Champ, so it shouldn't be too bad. I'm just using my phone.
It's only by like 2 seconds. This is actually really good.
Actually,
I had to mute it because I was hearing myself almost immediately after saying it.
Oh.
Let me see. I think it's probably fine if I just have the stream pulled up, and then I just have the sound of Restream instead of the stream. So I'll see it out of sync, but I'll hear it in sync at least. What did you think of the what are your thoughts on the Direct?
Amazing. Deltarune today.
Because I have so little exposure to Deltarune, because I'm so new to the fandom and I've really only ever paid attention to Undertale, when I saw the annoying dog and the numbers, my first thought was multiplayer Undertale. And then everyone started freaking out about Deltarune, and then I realized, wait a minute, that's what this is. Because I really do not... I know probably enough about Undertale that I could beat the game if I tried. I know next to nothing about Deltarune. That's a Lechonk.
Yeah.
So you're hunting Tarantula, you said?
Yeah, Tarantula. I've been doing this for like the past 6 months.
I don't actually know what Tarantula's shiny looks like.
It is the spider itself is blue, and the yarn ball turns like a sort of red color.
Oh, that sounds like a really good shiny. Then
It is
at least the blue part. I'm not sure about the red.
It is a really nice shiny. The red isn't too vibrant. It's like sort of like a darkish red.
My mom saw shiny Tyrantrum today on the way to dinner, and we both were in agreement that is one of the best Gen 6 shinies.
Absolutely. I didn't even have any eggs going this entire time.
But yeah, whatchamacallit. Like, I do have some minor complaints about the Switch 2. Like, for example, the fact that it's $450, but then it's an additional $30 to buy the upgrade packs individually for every single game that has one.
Yes.
And then you have to pay to use the freaking tutorial. But other than that, it looks pretty good. I don't really have any complaints other than the cost. And the fact that 120 frames per second is kind of a waste because the human eye can't actually perceive any difference between like 80 frames per second and 120. The human eye cannot register changes in light faster than pretty much 80 frames per second, but for most people it's around 60. That's why 60 is usually the maximum. But I mean, there is a little bit of a difference between 60 and 120. It looks slightly smoother, but I don't think there's a difference really between 80 and 120. Some people play Minecraft at like 600 frames per second, and it's like, why are you wasting processing power on this? You're not helping anything by doing that. My dog is freaking out. Wait, what's going on? I'm guessing you could probably hear her squeaking in the background.
I actually kind of didn't.
Oh, well, she's been anxious tonight, so. Over the past week and a half that I've been doing this shiny hunt, I've been relearning how gosh darn much Rotom Dex loves to yap. remember this. In all fairness, I kind of had forgotten how to play the game and had to reteach myself all the controls, but I did not remember Rotom-Dex talking this much. Maybe it's because it had been 5 years since I touched a Gen 7 game, but oh my goodness. The last time I had opened this game was the day I caught Shiny Stunfisk. And I can tell you when that was because I have Stunfisk in my party, so I can actually check that right now. I named it Shiny.
That's one shiny.
Oh my god. Hold on, let me see. Bag. That's not the right thing. Pokemon. Like I said, I forgot how to play this game.
I'm still shocked that the Big Ding shopkeeper gave us a free ding for half the price. The Premier Ding.
Date met. Okay, never mind. It's actually been a lot longer than I thought it had been. Date met. You ready for this?
Yeah.
September 10th, 2018. I haven't played this since Sword and Shield came out.
Oh no.
And I can tell you, just by looking at, because I was at 52 hours and 16 minutes of playtime on this when I started the hunt. I am currently at 60 hours and 24 minutes. I have spent 8 hours on this shiny hunt.
Oh no.
It is worth noting that the first 70 or so encounters were completely scuffed because they started with I started with my Ash Hat Pikachu at the front of my party, which completely screwed up the first 30 encounters. And then all the way through the 77th encounter, I was looking at the wrong encounter table, so I had my percentages mixed up. Also, I am forgetting to mark these tallies. Jeez. Is that a Piplup I see?
Yeah. Tried to do
My
it in the
brethren.
pose of young Sheldon. Tried to do it in the Sheldon pose.
I'm so excited for Lego Pokemon. Chloe, what are you doing? Stop attacking the door.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Huh?
I can't wait for Lego Pokemon. I wonder if they'll make any of them minifigures scaled or if they'll all be brick built.
I really hope that they make, I really hope that they release at some point just minifigure scale an entire generation of Pokemon just in a single box, and they're just tutorials on each one, and you can just have a little tiny collection of minifigure scale Pokemon. That would be so cool, brick built minifigure scale. Though a lot of them would probably just be a single 1x1 piece.
Yeah. I just have an amazing idea. What if they made little packs similar to the Lego Mario packs with different enemies in it? And there was a very small chance that instead of getting a normal Pokemon, you get a shiny Pokemon.
That'd be amazing. Something else that would be really cool would just be if they made every single Pokemon. We need more things like Sitting Cuties where they do the entire lineup. No Pokemon gets ignored. Because Pokemon like Roggenrola and I don't know, what's another Gen 5 example? There's 156 Pokemon. It's hard to think of examples somehow.
Vanillite.
But Gen 5 has so many underrated Pokemon in it because it's Gen 5 and it's an underrated generation in general.
The entire Golett line.
Yes, the entire Golett line. But because of Sitting Cuties, you are guaranteed that every Pokemon will eventually have merch. I have a friend whose favorite Pokemon is Cursula. There are only 3 official merch things for it.
Wait, what?
How do you make merch out of a Pokemon that's transparent?
I mean, that fair.
And it's really unfortunate because Cursula is such a cool Pokemon and has such a great design, but because it's transparent, it is next to impossible to make a plushie out of it. You'd have to make it out of a mesh. Chloe, calm down. Stop whining.
Currently wrapped up in this little blanket right here. It's really nice. A really comfy blanket.
I like how the only comment you've gotten on the stream so far is good night.
Yeah. Is it still just good night?
Yeah, this is Gunkle Nunkle.
Just
By the way, oh wait, never mind. Whatchamacallit? Oh, did you see the newest song I posted?
Oh, I haven't.
It's called The Incorrigible Swine Rag. You want to know what the story of that name is?
Absolutely.
So when I was naming it, I wanted to give it like a fancy name because I was thinking about how all of like the Scott Joplin ragtimes and all that stuff, they always have these very specific and sometimes fancy names, like the sunflower rag or the pineapple rag. That's my favorite one. Or the maple leaf rag or Swipesy. That's not a good example. And then I thought, for some reason, of Grampton St. Rumterfrabble as the irascible coxswain, Canterblug at Hampter Fumpenshire. And from there, I somehow got to incorrigible, which means, like, unable or unwilling to be reformed, which is a perfect description of the Pigs and Bad Piggies and the Angry Birds franchise as a whole.
Oh, absolutely.
So, incorrigible swine rag. A friend of mine told me that that's the best sentence they'd ever heard.
It is. It's an amazing sentence.
It's an amazing set of words. Incorrigible swine. I am just horribly forgetting to keep track of these these encounters.
Jeez. I'm here on the scene.
I see. That ends my report from the scene. I can't do the voice.
I'm here on the scene.
That was an impression of Kotatsu doing an impression of Meowth. Heated table and issue. Yeah, I was gonna redeem, because it was the Chris stream, where everyone was just randomly redeeming people named Chris because Matt was wearing a Mario hat. I was going to redeem Chris, as in Crystal from the Pokemon Adventures manga, but then somebody else did it for me right before I had the chance, so I ended up redeeming Still Expired Cream. And from what I understand, he got out during the spinner.
Oh man.
But because of Heated Table and Issues appreciation that was given to Still Expired Cream when he was on Kotatsu's stream like a week or two ago, he will eventually be revived and turned into Admired Cream. I just haven't gotten around to drawing it yet.
Admired Cream? That's an amazing name.
I've been having trouble coming up with good rhymes for what to do after that.
Inspired Cream.
That's one. I came up with Perspired Cream.
That's even better.
The original file name for Retired Cream was Retired Expired Admired Perspired Cream. Actually, no, what was it? It was Retired Expired Admired Perspired Flavors of Ice Cream, because I like to give them ridiculous names. You know, Jimothy
Pickled cucumbers.
Jimothy Pickled Cucumbers, Cybernetically Enhanced Truck, Mathalum Josephus Zart. So it fits. I'm still waiting until the quotes quiz for Matt to see Mathalum Josephus Zart. That'll happen eventually. I can be patient.
Wait for the quotes quiz. That'll be amazing.
I'm very excited. Matt said part of the reason that he hasn't done it yet is because he's still trying to figure out how it would work. Because I don't think he's hosted a quiz on his thing before. Have you started your watching and commenting on every Absol video yet?
Oh yeah, I gotta do that. That'll be fun.
Oh, that's right. Because we started the watching every video stream, and then we never finished it.
Yeah, we really need to get back to watching every Absol video.
I'm currently in the middle of the Butterfree Solar Run movie.
Oh, you're in the Butterfree movie?
But the problem is, half the time that I remember that I'm supposed to be watching it, I'm working on my Chromebook. And for some reason that deters me from pulling it up, even though I could very easily pull it up on my PC. And now that I'm realizing that, I don't really know why it's deterring me anymore. Chloe, stop whining, please! You're gonna give me a headache. I know you're anxious, but could you please?
I hope someday someone makes a mod called Pokey-Ding.
My dog is just having a night.
I hope someone makes a Fire Red or Emerald ROM hack called Pokey-Ding.
I'm hoping that eventually we get a ROM hack or a fan game of Pokemon where it's just every single Pokemon is a different variant of Oddish.
That would be amazing.
And you play as Calzone in his and you're trying to build the Oddish army to turn the entire world into the Safari Zone. That would be amazing.
That would be a work of art.
Yeah, I don't know what it'd be called. I guess I don't know what it'd be called, but it'd be fun. Or like all of the other Pokemon exist until you beat a gym. You get a gym badge for the area, and then all of the other Pokemon stop existing, and now they're just Oddish. And you're only able to catch Oddish, and you're incapable of evolving them. They just don't evolve.
I have a really goofy idea for Bellsprout.
And each Oddish has a different quirk to it. So some of these Oddish have guns, some of them are flying planes that are going to use aerial lace. That's my favorite line from an Absol video ever.
It is
cool. Planes that are going to use aerial ace.
Planes that are going to use aerial ace.
I just love the image of that, the mental image of a plane using aerial ace. What next? We're going to get fighter jets using Brave Bird. Whatchamacallit? There's so many good quotes. Let me pull up the quotes list.
I mean, this isn't a quote from an Absol video, but if my girl and Calzone were both drowning and I can only save one, you could catch me at my girl's funeral, typing H and shiny hunting in the Hobbit Safari Zone.
Whatchamacallit? What is that? Oh. How many Oddish does it take to screw in a light bulb? None, actually. They don't require light bulbs because Oddish is capable of learning Flash. You can save on electricity bills forever by replacing all light bulbs in your house with the Oddish with the move Flash. I know it's kind of a defunct sort of thing, like ancient Pokemon history at this point, but trust me, the move Flash, that'll light up a room, especially when it's emitted from an absorbent, beautiful Oddish. I don't know what I just said, but trust me, I'm an expert on this. I haven't paid any electric bills. Don't tell the people who watch over the Safari Zone though. That's I shouldn't have said that.
I'll be right back.
That one's great. I wish that one wasn't Lost Media.
That would have been amazing.
Alright, what other Matt quotes do I have? Chloe, calm down, please. You're gonna scratch my door by scratching my door. Oh my goodness, Chloe. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna give her a snack. Because I think that might be able to calm her down. Chloe, you want some bits of I've got some bits. You can have some bits. Chloe's like Steven Universe. She likes bits. Except her bits are made of meat. I used to be a big fan of Steven Universe, and then the Steven Universe feature ended up literally just being 2 seasons of Steven falling into depression. Like, looking back, it's still good, but it's hard to watch at times. But, like, Steven Universe as a whole is basically just Steven having a life that is way too high stakes for somebody his age. My dog just broke out of my room.
Oh no!
I don't know why. Never mind, my dad came and let her out of my room because she's scratching at my door. But, like, yeah, like, no 13-year-old should have to save the world, and then save the world a second time 3 years later. I specifically remember I got into Steven Universe right around the time that the massive hiatuses started happening. So, I remember how painful it was when all of a sudden the season would just stop for months in the middle of an arc. Like, they would be like, we're releasing 6 new episodes, one every week for, like, and then they would release 3 and just stop. Like, there's entire missing sections of the plot. It's weird. But still, pretty good show. I remember watching the movie.
I'm gonna end stream. I'm getting.
I like how the Canadian flag in Steven Universe is green. Oh, you're ending the stream?
Yeah. Hey, did my Switch Online membership run out?
Yeah, because right now the stream is